This is D4Skyline. So I thought I'd do a bit of a kiln video considering I lost my cape. So this time I got yaks, food, a prayer potion, super restore, a Zarite bow, my dry goals because I'm going for the melee cape. I got the obscene kit for damage reduction. You have to have a pickaxe of some sort, the better. Well, obviously the better it is. So I have some super prayer flasks, restore. I have a yak for the shark. So let's get started. But yeah, I went to Nex with a few friends and I died, and I forgot to put my Pernix item on when I walked into the God Wars dungeon, so I got attacked again. My grave collapsed, and by that time my friends were out. So I lost my melee cape, my melee kill cape. So I thought, fuck it. While I'm making some money for the road to Dovra, I thought I'd get my melee cape, considering that I'm probably going to be using melee to try and get my last combat 99, which is strength. So I thought, hey, why not? So this is just a short, can be quick guide, if you want to call it that. You always pick these crystals out that spawn in the middle to the ones you want. I normally get the restoration, the constitution, and your vulnerability. I never pick up any of the like range or mage ones. So when the next one spawns, the next round, you'll notice that the safe spot I was using at the start, which was at the south east corner, you'll notice that it gets smaller, but you still stand there throughout the next couple of waves or so. Hey, oh no, I just logged out. Okay, cool. But yeah, from the end of round 10, you will stand here in this safe spot. So yeah, this is how you deal with a total zeal, a total deal, whatever you call it. You make sure you have your pickaxe wielded in your main hand. You can just attack it purely with your pickaxe, but what you have to do, you have to break its armor, and when it slams to the ground, it'll instantly deal a certain amount of damage to you. So what you need to wait in your chat box, it'll come up, your pickaxe slowly breaks through. But what you want is your pickaxe breaks through the total deal's thick armor. When you get that, you can use the weapon that you want for your cape. So I was using melee, so I decided to kill it with melee. So on this one, I will also be showing you a quick Jad, as it's Jad next wave. So always try and start with range, because range deals the most damage off a Jad. So when he does that, that's a melee hit, mage hit, sorry. And when he stomps on the ground, just like that, that's when you have to switch to range. You have to kind of be quick, because he is quite fast with his hits. It's more like a game tick or two. But yeah, if you get your prayer switchings right, you shouldn't take literally no damage at all. And then you get these things. You can probably mage for these if you'd like, but I don't really pray much. I normally save my prayer for the end. You can bring overloads if you have them for the last 2 or 3 waves, including the actual boss wave itself, because it's very helpful. So after wave, God knows, it'll pop up. But you always stand. It's northeast corner of these 2 middle ones. You always start there from after round 20. So I'll show you a little safe spot that you can use. I don't know if anyone's actually knows or actually said anything about this safe spot, but it's the one I found. I didn't look at any videos when I did this. This is the one I found. Don't know if anyone else knows it, but yeah, I found it. It's quite helpful. What you do is you run them all the way down into the corner, and then you run back and you run down, so you're behind the wall, and all the rest of them are behind the wall, so you only have to attack. Say if you're doing melee like I was, you only have to attack 1 or 2 at a time. Because I'll also show you how to lure some in as well. What you do is you go out I went out a bit too far, but you come back and only a couple should pop around the corner. And then you can start dealing some damage. You can play melee against these little Tokar hers, whatever they're called. I don't really care. But yeah, if you want the mage cape, you have to come down here and do the most damage with mage. If you want the melee cape, you have to come down here and do the most damage with melee. If you want the range cape, you have to come down and do the most damage with range. But you can use the different weapons as long as the one you deal the most damage is the cape that you want. So I use range for Jads, so I don't have to stand close, so I don't get sucker punched. But yeah, you bring a BOB down here. That's quite helpful, just in case you need backup food or you use a lot more food than I do. I didn't really use one. That one was to replace the yak, but at the end I will show you that a little thing that you can do with range and mage. But while you're meleeing, you're going to have to drag them out, drag them back round. But yeah, this is the little thing you can do with range and mage. When you're standing behind this wall, they can be attacked and they can't attack you. So you can fire over the wall and they can't attack you. Good thing, maybe, maybe not. It's more melee guys after the end of the round 21 to round 30. So you've got more melee guys showing up. They're gonna probably whip your ass if you're sitting there in major gear or something. Was it ranger gear? One of them. But yeah, that's kind of like their little safe spot. See, if you do it right, you only get one or two coming around at a time. So now it comes to dealing with the 6 Toka deals. So what you do is you start in the middle, in the northeast corner, and then you run to the northwestern corner. You deal with the Toka deal first, and then you kill the Jack. The mage thing, the Jack, Toka Jack. I don't really care what they're called, because that's just a really hard name to pronounce. Oh, that looks so bad, Arnold. Borrowing money from my missus. But yeah, I don't know. I have to borrow money off people a couple of times, but hey. All zones is online. But yeah, then you work your way clockwise. So you work from the northwest to the northeast, to the southeast, to the southwest. If you do it in that way, the way I said, you only have one attacking you at a time. Because, say if you've got 5 or 6 of them stomping on the ground on you at one time, that's going to deal some deadly hits. That's when you're going to start munching the food. Munch, 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 munch. So yeah, now we go to the southeast corner. There's 2 down here. So if you bring one up and then stand in the safe spot that I told you about earlier, you're fine. You're all good for that one. And then obviously once you finish attacking the first one, you can go around and attack the second one too. Now I don't know this, but apparently the dragon pickaxe has a special. I don't know, and I'm not going to buy another one because I have one in my tool belt, but I'm not going to buy another one just to see if it has a special or not. So could leave comments and tell me if it does. And tell me how good it is. Because if it's quite good, I will stay down here and carry on using it. Because I don't really intend to use it on melee much. Only for these. But if it is, I'll definitely buy one. Just for this. But I would advise try saving. Don't know what round it is. I think I have the rounds here. But try and save your crystals, especially your vulnerability crystals. Try and save them to at least round 36. I'm currently on round 28, so I still have a few more Jads to go. You have 1 deal on round 5, 1 Jad on round 10, 1 deal on round 19, 1 Jad on 20, 6 deals on 28, 1 Jad on 30, 1 Jad on 34, 1 Jad on 35, and 2 Jads on 36. Handy to write those down. I'll leave them in the description. They're the rounds that you need to know, the ones that are going to involve the prayer switching. All the rest are just literally sit there, kill, sit there, kill, safe spot, kill, safe spot, kill. Simple. Now the big guys. So yeah, if I get this right, this should be round 35. So on round... No, this is round 34. No, it's round 30. That's cool, because round 30 and round 34 is the same. You'll have the Jad in the southwestern corner, and you'll have the knot in the southeastern and the northern parts. What you do, if you start the round in the northeastern corner, in the middle, if you stand there, like where I am, you deal with the 2 knots first, which makes the Jads so much easier, because you haven't got to worry. So if we just get these dead. Melee is kind of crap down here, so getting the melee cape is actually quite hard now. So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend getting it now. I'd recommend getting it donkeys ago. But yeah, as a trick to this also with these Jads, try and keep your health as high as possible. Always pray range at the start of a kill, just in case. So what you do is you run out. That didn't work. What you do is you run down and you run to the corner that Jad's at. And then you do your press switch. Simples. Now hopefully we can get this kill done fast enough so we can skip to round 35. Because this round 35 is a bit difficult because they kind of switch it around a bit. Jad spawns in the north and not in the south. So yeah, I'll show you that one. If this damn kills hurries up. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god, I'm so in love. Do 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 do. Oh 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 oh. So yeah, round 35. I think. Nope. After round 30, you'll notice the safe spot gets smaller, but you can still use it. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with still using that. You just have to, when it comes down to the range phases, you just can't use them. So yeah, pretty much impossible to use them. As I was saying, sorry about that. It's impossible to safe spot the rangers and the majors. Yeah. Sorry, I had someone knocking on my front door at 2:30 in the morning, and someone's knocking on my door. So yeah, let's carry on. But yeah, you try and keep all the crystals until the end. Try not using them because it'll make the end part so much easier. Wave 32 is no Jads. But yeah, this is what I meant. If you get like 4 of these for one round, you just kind of tank them in the corner for a little, just so they all kind of crowd round. When you stand there, you only get attacked by one, but I don't know, once you've attacked one, you don't get a chance to stop and regenerate. Like I said, you can still bring them back round this wall. If you're a major, you can bring them back around the wall and not get attacked at all. So yeah, this is when it becomes hard. because it's only a small area. But if I get this right, this is round 35. Maybe not. Nope, round 34. Jad. Yep, Jad on the small area. We do. Dill, stand in the northeastern top corner in the middle, like I am. Kill the Melia. And then, once the Melia's dead, take your time. I used to kill the Jads first, but I used to lose a lot of my health. So, back to my range bar. Prey range. Take the Zarite bow on. Drink a prayer potion. Much bit of food just for the health. What you do is you run down and you go to the side that the Jad is on. And then you can do your prayer switching. That is how easy it is. Fight Kiln. It's fairly simple, fairly easy. It's not hard at all. It took me 1 minute and 19 because I was sitting down. I was resting for a bit because I was going to make a cup of teas, making a sandwich, sorting out home life. But that's what I mean. You can just sit there. It doesn't take long at all. Another reason it took me so long is not everything's weak to melee. And even the melee hits in here, it's still not very high. I mean, Dragos you'd expect to be one of the best for this kind. But yeah, southwestern corner for round 35. I kind of messed this one up because Jad attacked me straight away. Messed it up. I was meant to stand one more step to the left. If you stood one more step to the left, you wouldn't have had to tank the other 4 and Jad. But yeah, even tanking the other 3, the other 3, sorry. I'm sorry, 2:30 in the morning. Tanking the other 3 still not bad, because like I must have lost like what, 3k health. Not much, 3 maybe 2k health. But it's not that hard. I mean, I've done it multiple times. I've done it for the Onionyx a couple of times. I mean, like, what, say it took me like an hour and a half waiting around, dossing and all that. If I come down here with range, I could have got it done in like less than an hour doing speed runs, and that's like what, 2-3 mil an hour. It's just not worth it. But it could be for low levels that know how to do Jad, that know the prayer switching, that know they can sit here and do this. And some people can't kill QBD or go to the Essential Monsters or go to Frost Dragons, so that's the next best thing for some people. I missed out. I didn't see the gem in the middle. But yeah, keep gems handy. So I'm going to show you how to do wave 36. You stand in the northeastern corner. A little trick is this one, pray range, and go out and attack the one on the side that you want to attack. He'll only have one attacking you. How good is that? 2 Jads spawned and only one's attacking you. It's perfect. But yeah, I mean, you just deal with the Jads. I'm so tired. And once you deal with the Jads, you get Harkra, the boss, whatever he's called. Do not know. I'm so tired. So yeah, any more videos or any more guides you'd like to see, just put a comment, tell me what you want, and I'll happily go and make them, if I can do them. I already have my Armadillo and Bandos solo, duo and team guides. This is my fight kiln guide after the quests. But the first time you come in fight kiln, you have to have done, obviously, the fight cave. And you need to bring your fire cape to the fight kiln and donate it. You only need to donate it the once. Once you've donated your fire cape, you never need to donate them again. You can just keep coming and coming and coming. That sounds wrong. But yeah. Wave 37. Boss time. So the trick that I had here was I pray mage pretty much all the time. This is when you use your crystals. When there's like 6, 7 tentacles attacking you at one time, use a constitution crystal. Reboost your health. Using a vulnerability crystal, you don't get hurt. If you use a restoration crystal, your health points just go up from whatever they are. But if you use a constitution crystal, it puts your health points to like what, 20k, something like that, and you can just literally do it all there. Now this is a boss. He spawns every 90 seconds. Once you've took health off him, that health stays off him. But with melee, with mage, and with range, it's hard because you can fail quite a lot of hits. I should have brought my overloads, but I forgot. So yeah, put a bit of turmoil on him, deal as much damage as possible, use crystals, use anything to help you hit harder. So let's speed this up a bit. You can see that I'll just, in the end, what I do, I attack the tentacles to get my adrenaline bar to 100%. I always turn my auto retaliate off in here. This is a constitution crystal. Your health just points just stay up. Oh no, that wasn't constitution crystal. That was a restoration crystal. But I will show the other crystals getting used. Your invulnerability crystal. Your health points stay the way they are, and they'll never go down. But this is a constitution crystal. You start out with 25k health points, and you never drop below 20. They can do as much damage to you as they want. You'll never drop. You'll always stay at the maximum health points. Like, just standing here tanking all the hits. I can't see one bit of red on my HP bar. But if you're just going to stand there and look, keep spinning that camera so you don't miss the boss spawning. Every 90 seconds he'll come. With range and mage, you could have had him done by now, but with melee it's a lot harder because the hits just do not count. Because melee in Tazar Caves is just no good. It is crap. But I can't say much. I lost my cape. Needed to get back, so I went and got it back. That's a lot more comfy. But yeah, there's not much really I can say apart from deal as much damage as fast as possible. Tank as much hits. You should have quite a good deal of food left. This is where your food comes in handy. You don't really need to use it much in the actual kiln itself. It's now that your food comes in handy because you will be taking a lot, and I mean a lot of hits. And them little hits do add up. But if you kept your crystals to the end like I did, you'll do fine. So yeah, this is boss killed. Dead, finally. You get the choice of a cape or an uncut on your legs. So this time we're going to take the cape, which is always option 1. I did most damage in melee, so I got the melee cape. So once we finish this chat dialogue, we can leave. So yeah, I got my melee cape back. Also have my range cape, which is the same stats all throughout. I have my mage cape also. So yeah, I'm not badly there. I've done it. So we should get back to the road to top for now. Have fun. Good luck.